Hey guys, my name is Danny and I'm your life and relationship coach. And I wanted to talk about 3 ways to break the routine in your relationship. This is probably one, if not the main topic that comes up in a lot of my one-on-one coaching sessions, especially when it comes to couples and people that have been in long-term relationships. Right? It is very easy to fall into a routine, to get used to a pattern of behavior, and to kind of just fall into the monotony of life. Things start to take priority. So, for example, you start to prioritize work, or you start to prioritize taking care of the kids, or running errands, or the duties around the house, or whatever the case may be. And what ends up happening is that the relationship takes a back seat. And when the relationship takes a back seat, that's when we start to see a lot of issues bubble to the surface, right? So there starts to be a breakdown in communication. There's a lack of intimacy. The connectivity between two people kind of starts to fizzle out. So what is at the root of this, right? How do we solve some of these issues? And the primary one is trying to figure out how to break the routine in the first place. So the first thing, and what I usually recommend to clients, and it's one of the first things that we discuss on a call, is identifying the issue. What is the cause of the routine? Why have you fallen into a routine, right? So self-awareness is huge. Understanding yourself, the things that you need, your expectations, your boundaries, just what makes you you, right? What is your identity? Who are you? And understanding that that's an important role, that plays an important part in the relationship itself. So as you kind of start to come together as a couple, a lot of the times that line can get blurred, and you feel like you may start to lose your independence, you may start to lose your identity a little bit, and the boundaries kind of start to get a little bit weaker, and you fall into a rut. And when you fall into a rut, you start to fall into a routine, because you kind of start to pick up little things just for comfort, right? You want to feel that comfort again. So whether that be when you get home from work, your routine is to have your dinner, sit down on the couch, watch TV, be on your phone, and then go to bed. That's just one of the circumstances or scenarios, right? So what I usually say is to sit down and try to identify the issue, get to the root problem. So you have to ask yourself questions. You have to ask yourself the tough questions. When did we fall into a routine? How long have we been in a routine? Have we always kind of been this way? Has the dynamic of the relationship always been this way? What is it specifically that I'm bored with? What do I need in the relationship to feel fulfilled? What do I need to get excited again and feel connected to my partner? You have to sit with yourself to try to figure these things out, because if you try to navigate this without doing the self work, it's going to be very difficult to get to a resolve. So again, the very first thing is identifying the root cause of the routine. The second thing, and this may seem pretty obvious, but it's difficult for a lot of people, because once you're in a routine, it's hard to break that routine. And it's invest the time into the relationship. Invest time into breaking the routine. If you do not spend quality time with your partner, make time for it. If there's something that you've been wanting to do with your partner, for example, there's a new restaurant that opened up that you haven't had the opportunity to go to, or there is a vacation that you wanted to plan that you haven't been able to, or maybe you had the thought of, renting a hotel room for a weekend or something and just spending some quality time with your partner. If you have not made that time, make the time. I hear all the time people say, well, I'm too busy. I can't make that happen. I can't make that work. It's not that I don't want to. It's just that I have a really busy schedule. And this is what I say to people. And it's kind of an aha moment. Do me a favor, go on your phone and go into the usage section of your phone. So whether you have an iPhone, an Android, or whatever the case may be, and look at how much screen time is utilized. You will be shocked to see how many countless hours you spend on your phone. You can utilize that time to invest into the relationship. So there is time. There is always time in the day. You just have to put forth the effort. You just have to make the decision consciously to say, you know what? I'm not going to spend the next 2 hours on my phone. I'm going to spend quality time with my spouse. And when you do spend quality time with your spouse, do things that are outside of the ordinary, right? So if you guys usually come home from work and plop down on the couch and start watching Netflix, that's not a routine that I want you guys to do together, right? That's, for some people, that may be quality time. But since it's a routine for you guys, try to do something else. So go on a walk. Maybe try cooking dinner together. Give each other a massage. Do whatever you have to do that's usually out of the ordinary so that you step out of your comfort zone and you start to formulate different patterns of behavior instead of just getting stuck in that same routine. The third one, and this is the application portion, right? So investing the time is also application, but this is really kind of like you're getting to the nitty-gritty, and it's make change your new routine. So change up the routine. If you're a creature of comfort and you like to do the same things, because there are individuals who have specific personalities that a routine is what keeps them productive. It's what keeps them calm. It relaxes them. But at the end of the day, it's not something that will benefit a relationship if it's consistently that all the time and it's for long extended periods of time. So make change your new routine. What is it that you want to change up, right? So sit down with your partner and have a discussion. Communication is key in a relationship. Sit down with your partner and say, okay, what is it that we do all the time? Like, let's take a look at our daily activities. What is it that you do? What is it that I do? What is it that we do together? And once you have figured out what those routines are, make a conscious effort to break them. Make a conscious effort to try to do something else. So here's an example, and I know this is very just kind of like out there and very detail oriented, I guess, in a sense, but if from 2 to 3, you guys usually have lunch, try to do something else from 2 to 3, right? Switch it up. Have lunch from 1 to 2, and then from 2 to 3, do something completely different. So go into your backyard and exercise. Just take a walk around the neighborhood. Just anything that is different than what you usually do. And I can't give too many specific examples because everybody's life is different, right? Everybody's schedule is different. Some people may be working from 2 to 3. Some people may be taking care of the kids or picking up the kids from school from 2 to 3. So whatever your circumstance, your situation is, just be consciously aware of it, take a look at your patterns of behavior, and make the conscious effort to change them. If routine is one of the primary issues in your relationship, which is what this topic is about, right? It's what this video is about. So my assumption is if you are watching this video, it is a primary concern for you. I have created a product that will help you to break the routine in your relationship. It is a great product and it will help you to understand the root issues in the relationship in regards to how the routine was created in the first place and how to break the routine. So there are step-by-step instructions to say, okay, this is how we're going to get out of this rut. So if this is something that you really feel like you need in order to take your relationship to the next level, I promise you guys this will help to change the dynamic of your relationship. So if you would like to take a look at that product, you can visit us at happilycommitted.com and click on the tab or the link that says product, and that's where you will find it. If you guys like this video, please make sure you hit like or subscribe down below. I love having open dialogue with people, so if there's something that you feel like I missed or just anything that you got out of the video that you liked, please make sure you leave your comments down below. I love to read them. If you just want to dive in a little bit deeper and you want more information, you can visit us at happilycommitted.com, where we have a multitude of different articles and blogs and videos related to this topic and many other topics as well. If you want to book a one-on-one coaching session with myself or one of the other amazing coaches that we have on the team, you can also book that directly through the website. And don't forget, guys, as I mentioned earlier, you can purchase the Breaking Routine product on the website as well under the Products tab. Again, my name is Danny. I'm your life and relationship coach. Hope you guys are staying happy and healthy, and I'll see you guys soon.